This Women's Day, Autocar Professional is in Halol in Gujarat at the JSW MG Motor India plant to meet the women who power it all. Behind me is MG Windsor. Most likely the battery inside this is assembled by a woman. In fact, in the battery assembly unit, women make up almost 80% of the workforce. JSW MG Motor India's Halol plant in Gujarat has become the centerpiece for the company's diverse product strategy. It was here that MG began its electric vehicle journey in 2019, laying the foundation for what is now one of India's fastest growing EV portfolios. At the heart of this facility is a flexible multimodal assembly line. Today, that same line produces vehicles as varied as the MG Comet EV, MG Windsor Pro, MG ZS EV and the MG Hector. JSW MG Motor India, a joint venture between China's SAIC Motor and India's JSW Group, is now preparing for its next phase of growth. The company plans to invest between 3,000 and 4,000 crore to expand capacity at Halol from the current 1,10,000 to 1,20,000 units. Production will be scaled up to over 3 lakh units in the next 12 to 18 months. Let's get deeper into it. Let's go into the battery assembly unit of this plant to understand who are these women who power it all. Let's meet some of them and let's understand what is it doing for India's second largest EV maker with over 25 to 30% market share. I have with me Lakshmi Makwana today, who is one of the wonder moments of this battery assembly unit where 80% penetration is of women workforce. Hi Lakshmi, thanks for talking to Autocar Professional.
Hello.
Can you take us through some of the processes of how battery pack is assembled and made from start to finish?
Sure. So if we look at the battery production, the starting is always with a structural unit, which is cell. So we test our cells at the OCV station where it will check the voltage and other parameters. Once the cell is checked, we prepare the cell for it to be used into the battery pack.
Right.
So for that we prepare our lower box on which the cells will be sitting. The lower box is lined with glue and a cooling pipe is placed on these lower boxes. It is based on if our battery is liquid cooled or air cooled. Once that is done, the cells are placed on it. Once the cells are placed, we even check the cooling plate. Part level checks are also being done in this process. And additionally, then once the cells are placed, we check if it is safer to be used. We check the cells at around 2000 voltage, and once that is done, it moves further for laser welding, where the cells will be aligned in a series sequence. In series sequence, it gives us the required voltage on which the battery will be later on working on our vehicle.
Right.
Once that is done, we have further end-of-line checks in which there are for example, there is laser welding. So we do the laser welding quality check. Different types of laser welding is there. So that is about module life of battery production.
Yeah, so here, like, I think this is the highest penetration in any plant in India, right? So what are some of the roles that women have taken up in this facility and why does it work better in your opinion?
So I would say like there is no job which is not taken up by women over here. We have women in maintenance, quality, production, SCM and everywhere. And I think it becomes a role model to the people or the shop floor women whom we are hiring from nearby villages and districts. So yeah, it gives them a better, I would say a good role model that they can also someday can become and lead teams. So yeah, it's a good experience.
And how long has it been for you?
Okay, so I started here as a graduate engineer trainee back in 2023. So it is almost 2.5 years. I've been working with quality operations in MG.
Okay. Yeah. And then, like as a woman here, are there any other areas which needs improvement in terms of I'm talking at an industry level, the penetration is still less. MG is one of the pioneers where we see a lot of other women, but if you had to suggest to other OEMs and other companies, even at a corporate level, what could happen to sort of improve the penetration of women in India in the automotive
Okay,
space?
so this being my first company, so obviously this is the only experience I have. But looking at other companies and brands, one thing which I believe is MG always gives opportunities. There is always opportunities to every person working over here, irrespective of female or male. There are equal opportunities for everyone. For example, leading this entire battery shop quality. When I was just a graduate engineer trainee, and I was just after my training, I was given this opportunity. So that is a very big support from the MG team.
And you think electrification and automation is sort of leading to a lot more penetration of women into the workforce? Because, like you said, this is a battery assembly unit in Halol, and obviously this has opened up bigger opportunities for more women to come in and take up newer roles. So, is electrification powering this penetration growth of women?
Well, I cannot give a simple answer of electrification, but obviously the processes involved into this complete production, they are able to accommodate both females and males.
Right.
So yeah, it is like I said, it's giving equal opportunity to female and males.
Sure, sure. Any other message to other women? Because this is at 80%. I'm sure the management wants you to go to like deeper penetration level. So any other message for more women to come and join the automotive industry?
Yeah, so when you are doing mechanical and all, it always gives an idea that it's always a male dominated area. But I would say if you come here, if you visit our MG plant, female is almost, they are everywhere in every role. So it is nothing like male dominated. You can take charge, you can take responsibility, like you can take it to better, great levels.
Yeah. In 2025, MG sold over 51,000 EVs, securing a 29% market share. And with the new energy vehicle segment expected to account for nearly 30% for the company, by 2030, Halol plant is central to MG's leadership play in India's electric vehicle future. I have with me Khushbu Patel, who's been here for more than 4 years now. She is the deputy manager and she is going to talk about the pack line. Welcome Khushbu. Thank you for spending time with Autocar Professional. What happens after the cells come and they've been assembled? What is the next stage?
The next stage, once the module UL is done, then after battery goes to the pack line, where in pack line the small components like BDU subassembly, BMS, pre-charge resistors, relay, wiring harness. There are some small components are there, so which we have fitted in the pack line.
Okay.
Once the pack line, so we can see here some of the points. So we have fitted the smoke sensor, then the BMS. Once the BMS is fitted, then we connected all the battery to the final BMS sensor, BMS board. BMS is the battery management system. So BMS is a very heart of the battery. So once the BMS is connected, then after that we complete the assembly with total positive and total negative. Now my battery is total 100% live battery, so we cannot touch the battery. Once it is done, then my battery goes to the next station where the pack UL assembly has been done and pack UL test has been done. So once my battery is completed all the sub-assembly, then we'll move to the battery with the quality stations where the pack UL test has been done. Where in pack UL station we have checked all parameters like current, temperature, state of the charge of cells.
Yeah.
All over the parameters are been checked in the pack UL machines. Once the pack UL machine is battery is passed on the pack UL station, then we'll move the battery to the CND stations.
Okay.
So we'll go to the CND station.
And that's the last stage, the
No,
CNG
this is not last stage, second last stage of the all process. So this is the pack UL station. Once the test is completed, machine shows the green status, and then we move the battery to the CND.
entire pack.
Yes.
How many cells are assembled, if you can give some
Total-
details on that?
Total 98 cells are assembled here. and now the battery all are live. We have the battery is connected in series.
Okay.
So all together the battery is currently giving around 348 voltage.
Okay.
So it is very dangerous. So now we move the battery to the next station where the CND process has been done.
And this is for ZS EV, Windsor and Comet.
No,
I mean
he-
smaller batteries are for Comet. And this one is for.
Windsor Pro.
Okay.
Yes. 52.9 kilowatt hour.
Okay, and ZS EV is also assembled.
No, ZSEV we have not planned current. We have only produced the Comet battery and the Windsor Pro battery.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So what we have shown the inside the CND charging and discharging stations. So in that area we do the testing of the battery for the 100% charging. Then after 100% discharging, and then again we charge the battery 50%.
How
and
many
then,
cycles?
3 cycles.
3 cycles.
3 cycles. 100% charging, 100% discharging, and again we charging the battery up to 50%, and then we'll move the battery to the next station where the final assembly has been done. So currently we have the production of the Comet battery. So you can see here the final assembly. First we put the gasket over the battery's lower cover. Then we'll put the upper cover on the battery. Once the upper cover assembly has been done, so here the DC tool and torquing has been done for the battery.
Yeah.
Once the testing, all the battery tightening has been done, then battery will move to the next station where again the air leak test has been done for the battery.
Right.
For Comet, we have the only one air leak test, but in Windsor we do the 2 times air leak test. First we tested the air leak test on the module line, and then after we again tested in the final.
Why does it happen twice for?
Because Windsor we have the liquid cool battery, and
This
for
doesn't
Comet,
have
but Comet we have the air cooled battery.
Okay.
So here the final stage we do the air leak test. Once the air leak test has been passed, then battery move to the next station where again the final PACUL test has been done. One which we have tested in the first PACUL machine. Same parameter has been set for the final PACUL. So in final PACUL, some parameters has changed because the battery has been charged now. So battery SOC level, current, temperature, smokes detections, relays, operations,
They're checked again. Okay.
Once the test has been passed to the battery, then we'll move the battery to the pallet, and now our battery is ready for the GA productions.
Right. So
And
this is the final.
This is the FG storage area where the Octane batteries are stored.
Okay.
Yes.
And if they're not okay, then they're sent back
Sent to the rework area.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the capacity, total capacity between Comet and Windsor at this point?
So currently we have total 160 for the Comet and 190 battery per day we produce for the Windsor.
Okay.
Yes.
And is there any plan to expand this capacity?
Currently, so our in future we about Anurag mentioned that
Yeah.
we have the EV.
Yeah.
So we'll absolutely expand our
Ramp
area
that
also.
up. If I can ask you, how long has it been for you at MG? And because it's a very interesting feat that like it's a women-led factory, and 81% is a huge penetration number. So if you could just leave us with, I mean, how difficult was that to achieve for you at this stage?
It's not difficult. First of all, I will thank to our management. So he believed in me and put it here, kept me in the battery shop, because it is a very proud moment for me, because I am the first launch manager for the battery shop.
Oh, lovely.
So that is
When
this is
it
the first
started.
product. This is the first product for the MG, and battery is the very critical
Yeah.
component of the whole vehicle.
Right.
So this is the very great moment for me also.
Right. Any suggestions or changes that you want for the industry? Because again, like you said, the MG is the only company with such a great penetration levels for women, and other OEMs still have a lot of maybe automation dependence or not as much women on the shop floor. So what is some of the suggestions that you would want to give through this platform to other women?
So please believe in yourself and be believe in yourself and be proud which you worked for that.
From From trim lines to chassis to battery assembly and testing, women power every bit of operations here at the Halol facility in Gujarat. More power to them, because MG looks at over 50% penetration at a group level in the coming years. Thank you so much for staying with us, and happy Women's Day.